a second before I hit record, Ellipses here, dropping the gift subs. A lot of them. 10 of them. 10 for all kinds of nice people. Thank you once again, Ellipses, for your, like, continuous and unending support. You're keeping this stream afloat. On that note, we did hit our... I got like 5 things I gotta talk about right now. Let me do this in order. First off, hello, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT live stream, supported by many purple key givers like you. I'm your host, tour guide, and Museum of ZZT curator, Dr. Das. Today we're going to be checking out possibly a lot of stuff. I'm not sure how much a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff. Coolio, that's more than we can ask for. 70% is nothing to scoff at. Right, we hit our last subscriber goal. Oh, there's the hype train, that's always fun. Now I get like a waving snowman? Hell yeah. We hit our subscriber goal a little while ago, and I need to set the next goal and such, and I need to schedule when we're going to be playing Chronostasis for Megazooks. But that's probably not going to be for like 2 weeks, because this week is already figured out, and next week I forgot, well, I didn't forget, but Gate's birthday happens to be on a Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, and we're going to be celebrating that, so there's not going to be a Friday stream. There might be a Saturday stream instead, I don't know. Long story short, bonus stream. Or no, we did Chronostasis. We're on Forest of Ruin also. Sheesh. It seemed like there were a lot of boards. I thought we had a good amount. Well, I can always add more. I just wanted to go in order here. But yeah, support. Thank you. Very appreciated. We're blasting past this goal. I gotta get the next one up so it looks like we're actually progressing towards something rather than just throwing subs into the void. But yeah, end of the year, Will here, Stale Meme Emporium, uploaded a huge number. It's like 30-something, I think, files to the museum at the end of the year. All old, yes, the lost games of the past. All kinds of good forgotten stuff. Well, I can be a void sometimes. As well as one new release, just spending a few minutes discussing it. And what with our traditional unpreserved queue of games running dry, I think today will be a good day to spend a few minutes talking about preservation of ZZT worlds and how folks can help with that. We've also got 2, 4, 6 other games here. None of these I feel are going to be complete. It's a lot of like abandoned projects and things, but it's going to be Will's early days here, the 90s. Lots of great names. A lot of cool stuff in there. Some of which is like very exciting finds that people vaguely knew about, like the revamped version of Zetris, the first version of ZZT Tetris. That's not quite Tetris, but it's close enough. And yeah, we'll get to that. Let's get to what we have here, though. Starting off and see what these thoughts are. Here comes a thought, everybody. I don't remember the rest of that song. Thoughts on the upcoming unearthing of my earliest and most cringe of ZZT creations, and on preservation of such things in general. We are in Weave, we want. Probably isn't going to matter for this, but as is tradition, if we're in Weave, we should look at the sidebar, because the sidebar can change. Yes, also 2025's first release. But not the only one. We've already got more. We're off to a promising start this year. If you don't mind some explicit content, I haven't looked at the latest, what it's called, like Daddy's Dormitory or something. It's got a very powerful name. I can tell you that much. Anyway, we're not yet here for comedy in the style of Porky. That's wild. That's gonna be wild. I need to like I need to like play those games and then make them like a Patreon bonus or something, because I don't think I can put them on YouTube. Some of them. We shall see. But here are some thoughts on thoughts. A brief collection of thoughts given in relation to the archive, which has been parceled out and uploaded, consisting of the following releases. Look at all this stuff. All this stuff we didn't have, and suddenly we do have. Nutris. I think that's just supposed to be pronounced Panda. Killer ZZT. Oracle. Land of Hat. Lace. Spy Guy. EGGVAT. Mist Engine. Unusual. Creation Goop. Aftermath Max Series. The Man. Tiny Monsea. Planet of the Stars. Heisenberg Made a Boo Boo. Jabe's Nightmare. Another Day at Work. BKZZTers Anonymous. Topanda Game. The Deleted Folder. The original version of Play. Oh, hang on. I have to open my hype chest. I got a sad Game Boy. Look at this. I just get such a kick out of these prizes. Sad Game Boy actually is probably the best one I've gotten. I'm gonna use that one, don't you worry. Where was I here? Z-Board 1, Nam Extreme, Sky Cube, Sam's Game. I'm certain that's an abbreviation. HOTSHOT ZZT, Computerwelt, Distraction, Blood and Steel, The Diplomat, Osk's Opus, which is one that I'm looking forward to most of all, Whitey on Blue, Walter ZZT, Opera House, and others. Oh yeah, yes, I am a living, breathing, walking, talking zebra fart. Correct. That's that one. There wasn't a lot of room. Why did it take so long to release? It was a collection of collections, an anthology of anthologies, intended to be a final release as I left the commune. The derogatory name given to the ZZT hobby, especially as related to its drama. I always thought that was just a generic shortening of community. I think I've referred to things as communes before outside of ZZT. And 2 gets us a sad story. I attempted to upload a version of it, categorized and organized to Z2. A mod removed it, noting, nobody gives a flying fuck. True at the time. Which is really buck wild, because I don't think it was at any time. What year was that? I'm really curious when that was supposed to be. When should we have gotten so much of this material? The hard drive, of course. Yeah, okay, 0506. So the first thing I did when I saw that was, I was like, I had a Z2 upload of scrapped projects that I still had sitting around. I got to self-publish, but mine was from 2006 also. So, you know. Yeah, the mods are, of course, famously the mods of Z2. Known for their good decisions. Yes. I would have published it. That's just honestly like an incredible rejection. Even if you're trying to be like really picky, it's very hard not to see that as a personal attack on you, and you apparently know the mod, so you're probably well aware if it was or not. But like, you have like the good version of Tetris in there. That alone is like, yeah, good. But okay. Yeah, I mean it was 20 years ago. It's been a minute. But yeah, if you folks have like these old hard drives, floppy disks, CD backups from, you know, the CDR era, yeah, get that stuff off it and fast, because the days are numbered for these things. And good, that's also good. Yeah, if you got the tech know-how or somebody who can guide you through it, and I would be happy to volunteer. It is actually not too difficult to like image an old drive if you can get it to read. And the nice thing about old hard drives is they're now quite small in comparison to modern drives. I had to back up a whole 10 gigabytes when I was ripping a hard drive, and it's like, yeah, that's I can put that on a USB stick. That's easy enough. Copied onto a USB stick over USB 1, 10 gigabytes. That part was fun. But if you got this stuff, there is almost certainly something of note on your old hard drives, old backups, not even necessarily ZZT stuff. But odds are good you got something that some folks would be interested in. And honestly, it can be a lot of fun just to comb through yourself. It's very distracting every time I end up digging through my old folders. Old music. I've still got like a Banana Quest MP3 file of yours from probably back then. But yeah, there's chances are if you've got any sort of collection, like a natural collection of just the stuff you amassed back in the day, there's almost certainly something worthwhile in there. I don't think a single person that has ever been like, here's my old ZZT folder, didn't have something new in it. And even in the unlikely chance that they didn't, a lot of times we find little bits and pieces of things that were missing that we didn't even realize were missing. We found just like documentation for games. We found like just various builds of just utilities and stuff that we didn't have, like ZZT clones that never took off. There's a whole bunch of like ZZT++ files that we didn't have that we have now. And sometimes also we just find out that like, hey, this date on the museum is wrong, and you have something with the correct date. Like, it can be useful just for that. Even if all you have is a download of Code Red, it could have something of merit to it. There could be something there that wasn't seen before. So yes, please take a look at these old drives if you got them. There's good stuff. Anywho, why did it take so long to release? When I would look at these games, I would either get excited by the possibility of them and tinker with them for a minute before putting them back on the shelf, or consider them beneath archival value, as they were small, one-time ideas that never got off the ground. Most of these were deleted or archived games using the Killer ZZT system. That's a fun upload. That one got published already. Will turns abandoning a project into like a ceremony, and apparently a preservation system as well with Killer ZZT to say farewell to a number of old files and just chuck them in a folder and not actually delete them. And now we have them, and now we're gonna get a much richer idea of what Will was up to and where his games came from and how they got to where they are. And of course, unknown backup.7zip is always a great file to find. And of course, as always when we get our collections, or in this case, Will doing the work himself, there's some stuff that doesn't have to go through. It's okay. There are some people whose details do not need to be revealed, and that's all well and good. So why bother releasing anything? I was reading a collection of essays by Ursula K. Le Guin that she compiled shortly before her death in 2018. In it, she includes an early exploration of the role and need of gender, and, with parenthetical adding context about what she learned later about the queer and trans communities, published it in its full and original state. Given how strongly she felt about the material and the drastic shift in her beliefs on the topic, her friends wondered why publish an unredacted version of the essay at all. Her response, "I was there so that I could be here." It's fair reasoning. Could have let things lie, the false starts, the bad takes, the military-grade cringe. But I was there so I could be here, and I accept that, and I embrace it. I mean, we've all got A lot of us in the ZZT community, in the commune, have some rough spots in our history. We've moved past that, but it was a part of what made us who we eventually became. Consider this a call. I'm calling on the sitters-on of archives of this kind of material to at least look through it, come to terms with its existence, and if they can accept the part of themselves that created it, to provide it in some form to the hobby. It may be there are interesting ideas there that spark inspiration in someone else's brain. Even if not, it may help someone else come to terms with their own archive of protean material, or see in your material something of their own spirit reflected, and a connection may form. In short, it may do some good. Have I found anything interesting in this unearthing? Yes. I discovered my writing for The Opera House. Yeah, listen up, ZZTers. Please, yes, please post your cringe. There's a reason we all know who Hitmondeath is. It's fun, honestly. Most of this, like, the stuff I made when I was 10 and 11 that never got released is, like, way more appealing than the stuff that I made when I was, like, 13 and 14 that did get released. The Opera House. Funny and pretty clever, but the premise was just not strong enough. I think there's probably a game there, with quest givers and crafting and class leveling, all that fun stuff. I found my ZZ rewrite at long last. I was excited to see that. I mean, you just had to get lucky. Like, given folks' average ages here, you had to, like, be in a household that had a computer or had regular computer access, and then you had to find ZZT or something. You had to find, like, a book on programming basic, or you had to be a really smart 10-year-old and dive into C++. I know, actually, I do have a folder somewhere that's, like, me messing around with QBasic and really not grasping it, but really wanting, of course, like all people do, to make their own ZZT in it. Frequently hit ZZT's limitations and abandon projects while in the middle of scaling down a context to fit in ZZT's box. Wowie, Borland Turbo Pascal 5.5. I remember, like, I found in our basement, like, some of my dad's 80s programming textbooks. I just tried teaching myself vanilla C, and I ran into code that, like, just didn't work because it was 1980s C, and things had changed. So I didn't get very far, and I was struggling to understand even the stuff that did work. It's fun. It's cool. Like, do not be ashamed of creating things, that's for sure. But for every one of these projects that had to be stopped, there's an abandoned Super ZZT, Megazooks, Bang, somebody was making games for Bang, Plastic, or other project I couldn't complete because the options were too broad, or died while trying to build out the desired engine because the parts were too difficult to scale up to a full production. I think Weave would have helped some, but not all of these get realized. That's also, like, very much the story of ZZT. The number of games that what you imagine and what you are capable of, whether just because you are not yet an expert or just because you're making it in ZZT, you fool, that it never gets to happen. Yeah, and like, we didn't even know the actual limit of a board for the longest times. Yeah, we just know that, like, hey, 20K question mark. Not realizing that it actually literally was 20,000. But there's all kinds of that, like, weird knowledge that people had to figure out over the years, the flag limits, and then, like, weird rumors of double setting flags causing issues, which it never did, and it's a mess. Everything is always miraculous for something to be created. And I always think it's just that much more impressive how young so many of us were starting to make ZZT games. It is always cool as heck to find a game and be like, hello, I am 12 years old and this is my video game. When I was really little, I had one of those like Magnadoodle toys where you used like a pen with a magnet tip and it would pull iron filings up and you'd draw a picture that you could erase real quick. And I used to just spend a ton of time just drawing video game levels. I have a distinct memory of my uncle got Yoshi's Island for Christmas. Or no, it wasn't that. It was... I say distinct memory, it's not so distinct. I have a memory of him saying that they were making a new Mario world, which was Yoshi's Island. And we all know the naming thing with that story, that's not important. But we realized, like, my reaction to that as a kid, I remember being, that's good, because I'm already on, like, Mario World 5 here, just drawing these levels out. It's fun. We understood the source of the joy, but before the self-consciousness about being able to realize it in a socially acceptable way set in. Yeah, like, you get to see that in my first ZZT release, like, publicly, was Virus 302. And it's not good. It's very silly and goofy, and it's one of the first games that I streamed when I started doing this, because I didn't want to be streaming other people's silly, goofy games if it wasn't for... If I wouldn't do the same with my own. I mean, picture like straight lines as ground in platforms. They weren't particularly deep, but it would have been fun if they were in a medium other than a Magnadoodle where you draw your picture and then if you want to draw another picture, you have to erase the old one. But Virus 302, a few years later, I did a special edition to really show off all the things I learned. And, you know, like, it has an RPG battle engine, because of course it does. And it's really bad. The special edition is significantly worse than the original, because it's just trying to be what I think ZZT games are supposed to be at that time. And it turns out that I'm not very good at making that, or at least I wasn't at the time. And I was shoehorning it onto, like, an existing silly, goofy project, and I had to deal with what was good about it and what was bad about it, and try and figure out, like, what do I keep and what do I get rid of, and did anybody even play the original to even, like, understand this? And it's very half-assed, it's very ugly. It's fun in its own way now, of course, but, like, it's very funny to look at it, just because it is a game where I'm saying this is how it should be, as opposed to the original where it's just, this is the cool game I made. I'm trying to fix things that don't need fixes. Wish I could have found the first design doc I created. A platformer whose enemies would jump into your mouth, and you had to use a battle toothbrush to defeat them. Finally, a dentistry equivalent of Rex Ronan. Experimental surgeon. That sounds incredible. That's very ahead of its time. I feel like that game would do well today. Battle toothbrush, yeah. So let's get back to Will's thoughts and not my own. It says leave any material unreleased, because we do actually have games we need to play. Yes, there is still unreleased material. I've been sitting on something with a twist ending that I still think could be completed. Don't want to give anything away, so the in-progress and partial files that would spoil the ending have been deliberately removed from the release. I've abandoned material from 2020 through 2024. Only included material abandoned before 2011. There's unreleased material that is archived on the museum, but will not be available for download. Hey, what does that mean? As the person who runs the museum, what? Ah, okay. Easy has it. That's fair. Yes. And into the vault it goes. There's material collaborated on by others that I had very little to do with. I have ensured that this material has been archived, but will not provide it as a release unless its creator emerges. That would be fun. So get your old ZZT, your friends, back. Make sure they're cool now, though. That's important. Final thoughts. Isn't that how everything ends? There's a text file called whcs.txt in the CZZT pool folder. The contents are below. What him can't say. Him sing what him can't say. And ever day him find a day to sing in him own special way. And sing what him can't say, and sing what him can't say. And him is him own species. Drink him own brand of Odin's feces. Him ready to give up, how odd. Him become Odin, now own God. These the waters from him drank, though came them from a god it stank. Yet from within him came out sweet. I'm talentless, is self-deceit. The Odin's feces feels like a bit of a pivot, but I do like the idea of singing what can't be said. That's cute. That's good. Denied. End of file. And you know, prior to all this stuff showing up, the usual internal ZZT queue of unpreserved games is getting pretty dry. And I need to actually do something similar to what Will's been doing here and start archiving and compiling my own stuff, because I've got my own share of games from this era. Odin wanted to bring poetry to humankind. Thank you, Odin. Somebody's got to. So he transformed into a goose and guzzled the wine of the gods. I'm gonna get this next file ready. He flew away as the angry gods chased him. Yeah, that's their wont to do. Okay. Some of it fell on humankind as Odin's spittle, some as his feces, and tends to two kinds of poets. Tag yourself. That can spit with the best of them. And those that are crap. Appropriate enough. Well, thank you again for, taking the time to upload all this stuff. I know it is a tremendous effort, even beyond getting it off a hard drive, just the part where you have to zip things and enter in all this data and get it onto the museum. It ain't easy, and I really appreciate the amount of time you put into doing this, 30-something times. Okay. Let's figure out what EGGVAT is. We must know. Yeah, that's also convenient. That's the worst part. Apparently, whatever program I was using to burn CDRs when I was younger, it just would set the dates to when the CDR was burned, so it's pretty useless. It's useful for knowing when I burned the CD, but it's not so useful for anything else. Alright, let's EGGVAT. By El-Greco Games. EGGVAT. Not the first Eggy title screen we've seen. Video audio test. Oh, well, we got both kinds. let us start with some audio then, I suppose. Good audio. The sound of silence. Yeah, expect this to be an incredibly recurring theme here. The whole point of these is that they're not finished games. You didn't know how to play statement yet. Well, I think you figured that out eventually. I like your line wall letters. The circle here is very smart. There we go. Here we're gonna get some like hand-cranked FMV here. Press down, then hold right. Will do. Hello. Welcome. I'm gonna go on a walk, I think. Look at that. A little flickery. Some real swagger here. The strut. Is a frame-by-frame animation. It's a guy, alright. A real dude of a person. I love the idea that you were doing this in 1997. Like, this sets the stage for you so well. A preteen. He could have submitted this to the ZZT encyclopedia. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn this into like a GIF later, without the actual board transitions. I'm gonna screenshot all these frames. Ah, pre-internet. Okay. Okay, so we apparently see. Even my neighbor who had STK didn't have internet. Where were they getting these? You have to, yeah. You had to know somebody who did. Yeah, we already had internet access by the time I found ZZT. It was internet access first, and then CD at yard sale later. It was not a modern disc. I missed the BBS era entirely. I don't even know how long it took between our family getting a computer and getting internet access. I feel like it was very, very short. Ah, okay. All the cool SDK. Oh man, I would love these pirated CZT games. We do have that, like, quote, cracked copy of Super ZZT, which is really funny. Okay, and you're an early Zop user. Love to see what toolkits people do and don't use. Alright, cute animation. Time to move forward, then. On to the spy guy. Rank over that spy guy. This song is this old? I remember this one from Play. It's the first time I ever heard the name Angela Lansbury. Well, that's fun. Just constantly. See, when I did that with a friend, they ended up making School ZZT. So I think we're already on another level here. Although, I mean, both games do feature a gun on the title screen. Alright, let's see what this game is all about. Love a good spy game. And a panic button? And I think that's the brass dragon in the corner, even. Spy guy. Again, this seems way too good for how young you were. An old wrinkly man with glasses much too large for his face sits in his chair, peering at you over a monstrous desk, perfectly clean from all things except his hands, tapping the desk in slow repetition. The room was still as ugly as it ever was, but now the walls weren't painted like they had been. Yeah, I don't get the capital S and sits and such. Take a seat, boy, said the old man. And then he realizes that he's in the presence of a master. Too late, though. Quite right, Will. Well, as to remove some confusion concerning your whereabouts and how as to not get killed, here's who you are and what you're doing. You are Special Agent Trevor James. Codename Spy Guy. Great names. World War III has been going on for almost a year now, and your job is to assassinate as many of the so-called Canine Brotherhood as you can. Japanese has been the world language for 50 years, so all the dialogue is translated in short from Japanese to English for your and my convenience. Core memory unlocked. This is... What did you watch that led you down to that paragraph? Will is short for watcher in life. Aha! So, the truth is finally out there. An omniscient being from another world that came when we sent a distress call to space saying we needed help. All special agents have a special chip implanted into their corpus callosum, allowing Will's conscience to sink through. Will tell you the rest. Is this all a justification so the author can talk to you? In contrast to, like, the Zack games we played last Sunday? Where it's just like, hey, I'm here, and I'm gonna stab you because I don't like you. In the year 2046, contact with my world was made. I responded happily, but soon was disappointed when I found that beings were taking over my planet. In an effort to save my friends, I was unable to send a second message at faster-than-light speeds. So when the distress call came in a mere 10 years after that on a faster-than-light frequency, instead of sending another message, I just sent myself, figuring my friends would not be troubled in the short time I'd be here. So, what you're doing now is you're trying to kill this member in front of you before he hits the panic button. Any other messages you need will be given to me, by me, at the start of a board, or if you type question mark and type plus will. Everybody has this era where they learn about the flag prompt, as it were. So many of, like, my own abandoned games feature, like, hidden things like that. I was like, yeah, when you beat the game. I guess for me it was very much because I played November Eve, which had, like, its New Game Plus mode through that cheat prompt. You can get instant information about nearly anything, including inventory items. Love to type 4 letters on the prompt. That's weird. Sorry, I guess you can't see. Wait. Why did it show the debug memory when I did that? That's confusing, but whatever. Follow the instructions carefully. Shoot the guy before he reaches panic. Find yellow fake and immediately get on it. Leave the room. Mommy, I'm scared. Oh, he's moving diagonally? Ugh. Beaten by a frame. He hits the panic button, alright. Immediately, a laser searches for heat. It finds the heat in the blink of an eye. It fires. You're dead. Well, mutual. Oh man, we're seeing so much that we shouldn't. Now I know. Got him. Well, he's dead now, so I think you'll find a great hiding spot in the air duct. Just don't move until the time is right. Yeah, this is like hiding in the bushes in Mission Enigma. Didn't know Cycle 1. Ah, okay, we'll stand on the... That doesn't feel like the vents. Are we just hiding behind the body? Can I touch the panic button? No. They seem rather unbothered by the fact that they, like, walked into the boss's office and found him dead on the ground. This is where it gets tricky. There are touch-sensitive pads in the air ducts that, when activated, will alert everyone of your arrival. In your case, that means you're dead. You have a code that tells you on which path to go in. Which path to go in... Okay. You have a code that tells you which path to go to in order to defuse these pads, but it's written in, well, code. Here it is. I can't wait to see this code. Oh my god. Nope, I'm a wuss. I mean, it's probably just like a cipher, but like... Wuss mode, please. Sorry, wuss. Okay. Oh, does this just map? I think this is just gonna, like, map. Is this the actual, like, characters in order? I'll just take the whole thing if you're offering. That's nothing. Oh, okay, and colors. Okay, thank you for hints. Okay, well, the bottom part was colors. Oh, man. This is rough. First, I need an ASCII chart. Oh, thank goodness for the museum there. So the AE... I gotta remember which one of these was actually the... Was the E the Q? Oh, no, that's a keyboard up top. Right? CXCV. Yeah, okay. Okay. I was like, what is this top message? I see, I understand. White, green, cyan, blue, red. Fair enough, then. Yes, I too remember writing codes like this, by which I mean changing the fonts in Word to wingdings. This feels very advanced. So white, green. How am I supposed to get to blue? Did it only count the first time? Good job. Okay, it only counted the first time. There's a lot of objects off to the side here, I'm seeing. Oof. The vent maze. What's down look like? I don't think up is gonna be significantly better. Ugh. There's a much more confusing set of passages. It involves breakables, invisibles, and a host of purple keys. I need help. Oh boy. It's the fun of designing your own complicated puzzle without realizing that somebody has to solve this themselves. Or break. White invis. Right over break. Blue break. White fake. Cyan fake. Yellow break. Green fake. Red fake. I mean, I appreciate that you put in the hints and solutions for the wusses like me. Yeesh. Okay, so this is basically just coal in which I have to move in this very precise way or I die. I see how it is. I'm just going to do this before, so I don't have to come back to it. Do it early. Let's see. Blue fake. Am I supposed to get these keys? I guess so. Yellow fake. Purple break. But it says there's an invisible wall. I said it was east of... Well, you know what? I do have an option for that. Okay. Okay, there it is. That's what it is. Man, right isn't over here. Blue break. White fake. Fake. And yellow break. Yellow break. Green fake. Actually, yeah, this is... I'm just thinking of like the Simon puzzle at the end of Mission Enigma here now. Good job. What was the hint? Is there what? There's a logic to this? Blue fake, yellow fake. There's a logic to this, and also one of the pieces of the puzzle is find the invisible tile. A very peculiar game. Straight out of Gordy. What? Oh. Okay, I didn't lose. No, I did. I lost. Okay, I remember I saved because I wasn't sure if there was going to be like another invisible here. Ugh. Yellow break. Green fake. Red fake. And then one of them just randomly killed me, I see. Kind of a mean puzzle. It's weird to me that you didn't erase these tiles when they're successfully stepped on. Okay, it was the purple. I thought it was the red that killed me. I mean, it's playable at least. This is a pretty complicated engine, too. Well, not engine, but like coding. When you're young. It's horrible vents. Everybody's got such an interesting idea of what an HVAC system is like as a kid. Okay, then this wrapped me around to the top board. This is gonna wrap me around to the same board? No. Goodness. Oh. Seeing as this is like a Mission Enigma, like I feel like not touching that dot down there is gonna bite me in the butt. I'm gonna keep going. Platformer engine. Good luck, man. I could never pull one of these off as a kid. Even I could always tell like how bad they felt when I tried doing them. You are out of the building. Destroy the robot guard and escape. Actually, before I do that, Let me speak with the cosmos. Okay, so there's not going to be fun stuff on every board. That's fair. Okay. Destroy the robot guard and escape. You spelled guard right. You're ahead of the curve there. Oh, I died. We diagonal moving. Schmoving. I guess I can save here. No ammo, though, so if I can shoot, I never will. What if I just fall onto the ammo? Oh. I moved too quickly, though, so I think it didn't get to register its cycle once, so now I'm moving extremely slowly compared to last time, when it felt way more responsive. Oh. What? What? Well, I didn't die. This is very meta. To escape the engine like this. Can we shoot these guys? I guess not. Whoa, he didn't like that. Oh, I found a power-up or two. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay. This is such a board. Oh. Oh, that okay. I was not reading that as the exit at all. Got one guess. Guess we'll breed one. Get down here. Totally random every time. One guess, huh? Oh. Nothing exciting to say. Oh, I see. It's that kind of one guess. An interesting puzzle idea. Like, again, a lot of these just... I get what you're going for, but they very much feel like, here's my cool puzzle idea, and not what is it like for the player who has to figure their way through this, where I just get to play a guessing game. Which way to the door? Oh, not that way. Wait. I need... Well, they're both gonna disappear. Oh. I just needed to have only one of them trigger, because of the right cycle. Sure. Alright, totally random. Here's the deal. Oh no, another weird puzzle! Okay, so you had caves. Actually, Will, how quickly did you get to play, like, the registered worlds? Because I'm realizing this is... If it's dated 97, I don't know when exactly, but that's when, like, they did just become freely available. Did you register your ZZT? Did you have to find out, though, you can get the other worlds at some point? Didn't have a copy. Here's the deal. Neighbor did, I see. Get as many clues from either up or down as shown on your bar on the upper left corner. When you think you have the correct side, top or bottom, just shoot the guard, and you'll either be rewarded or killed. Oh yeah, that's also true. Tor would have had that board specifically. I think? Or is it engineer required? Or is it both? Well, we'll find out soon, because it is January. We do need to play a classic original ZZT world in the near future. That's going to be next week. Or not next week, the week after next. This ended up on a floppy when I moved away. Thank goodness. I didn't treat my floppy disks very well as a kid, unfortunately. Let's see here. Okay, you get rewarded or killed. You need the white key to go on with the game. There's another opportunity to get later, but that route is much harder. Well, I mean, if I just die here, I've been rewarded. As opposed to being killed. That sucks. My parents thankfully, like, trusted me enough with the computer fairly quickly. Did not have to worry about that. Ugh. That's all. Oh well, let's see what else is cooking. That's slime. But why'd I die instantly? It's saying something. I don't know why it's killing me. Okay. Here's what we're doing here. It's yes. We're just gonna see what this message is as soon as I fix the kev edit scene. Dang it. It's exactly what I said was going to happen last stream. I forgot to reset it. So now I would screw myself over next stream as well when it also wouldn't work. Spy guy. Ductal system. You can't call it that. Oh, we're at like the end here. You're just slime. I guess we had. Oh, because I triggered the will flag. So on this board, you're punished. Okay. Remove will. This is neat. This little forest trail. I didn't parse this maze enough to know if this is like the right way whatsoever. Where am I going? I guess it doesn't matter with the slimes. I'm gonna need to go through a transporter. That goes left, which means this one. Okay. So you follow this top slime and then go down at that split where it just split. Glad I got the white key that I'll need for later. All right. Oh, no, I was supposed to go the... wrong way before. I wasn't supposed to go down. I was supposed to go right. I was supposed to go over here. I think? No, because this is going to take me to that other one. The slime didn't spread in that direction. I think if the slime had blocked this, this is a powerful puzzle mechanic, though. Let me see, like, okay. I'll get rid of Will real quick. Very clever. If I actually do need to wait for the slime. Fortunately, that means... No, again, I keep going... I don't know, man. I just cannot parse this maze. It's too... It's running into itself too much. It's 2025. My eyes are now officially too old. that's not anything either. What happens if I let this just go? Okay. Wow. That's a very smart puzzle. It's still slow and in a maze, which I'm less than excited about, but... Doing transporter block rerouting in 1997. The original 16 easy pieces here. So now I do... Oh yeah, no, this one should work now. Brilliant. Very clever. What a reward. Add new board. You had to type that in. What is this trick? Color toolbox, fake walls, yeah. This was the first toolkit I used. Okay. Note to self, yeah, sometimes you want to add a new board. Okay, so we did not need the white key for later after all. You're showing, like, creative puzzle concepts at a very young age. And everybody is speaking Japanese. What a fun little game. That was cute. If this had just been in the queue randomly when I was playing, like, secret agent games and stuff, I wouldn't have batted an eye. Well, I guess I would have when I saw that there was a character named Will. That might have tipped me off. Okay. Hot Jabes. I think next then sounds like it should be Hot Shots. Hang on. If you are not using Noggle 3D, press left now. I guess I'll press left now. Not doing anything. Saying the greatest ZZT adventure of all time. A story 3,000 years in the making. Hot Shots. Nickelodeon branded 3D glasses. Please tell me this is going to be like red blue. Very, very good title screen. Ah. Star Wars? Oh, you're having all kinds of fun. HOTSHOT ZZT is a BDC game. I love the little shove noise at the end there. Red was further back and purple was forward. Is that a YouTube video effect we can do? Can we emulate the Noggle 3D? Oh heck yeah. Soul check. Hang on, we gotta check our soul first things first. How's our soul? These are the colors of your soul so far. Oh, you use the keys? Okay. Color of my soul. Strength. Skill. Oh, this is gonna get very flashy. Luck. Wisdom. Patience. Is that where we go at the end? I'm realizing these. Okay. Well, presumably we will get all our skills, but I suppose this isn't super done. Let's get some wisdom then, so we can head to the gate of victory. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, this is one where you had the idea. Right? Alright, we got something here. This looks fun. This looks like an early Jansen board. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Points? Cookies for health. Quick. Okay, whoa, I did have to be quick. Very musical. This is cute. Whoa! Oh, I was doing so well. I was very excited. Solved other boards. Oh, if you've already solved other boards. Okay, this is fun. Very, very classical. Oh, we freed the guys. They're moving very erratically. Oh. Ah. Truly is a test of strength. Oh boy, I hope 6 ammo is enough. I definitely could have done all of that much better. Did you spawn a ricochet when I shot you? What a dick thing to do. Uh-oh, I didn't save it all during that. Did I really? Wow, okay. That's a power move. Okay, I can get through this fast now. Lines. Race non-linearity? I mean, that is true. We do have an option of where we go. It would be a shame not to take advantage of that. Time for the blue man group? Oh no, the centipede first. Well, actually, this would be a great place to hide. Oh no, it's actually a horrible place. This happens. At least alive. That's so mean. Well, this is tough. I'm missing the noggle aspect of this. Not today, Satan. Okay, let's be realistic. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a 5-shot limit. Oh, he's waiting for all the bullets to be gone. I see. He really is a jerk. Goodness. Oh, and just... What? Stars for good measure? You got the strength. You feel a power surge going through you. You jump back into the action with renewed power and stamina. That's good. I'm gonna need it for this part. I mean, that's... This looks yellow to me. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, I really shouldn't have done that. Why am I not... Why am I not saving constantly, as I always do? Oh my goodness, I made a really big mistake. Ooh. Okay, hang. Freeze. Let me cheat in peace. See if I can time with the ricochets. I keep trying to... No, I'm not going to be able to shoot early because the very presence of a bullet means I'm... That's good. I mean, I've got, honestly, just health and the exclamation mark when I remember that I can just do that. Lets me get numbers very quickly. And you know, and stars. The ricochet shield is pretty cool. I actually did that in, like, one of my games, but I had it as, like, a power the player could use, and it was pretty useless. Because it meant you had to hide behind your, like, shield of ricochets. Alright, stars are allowed again. Now that I've shut the door. Save. Got the strength. Full check. Strength added. Alright, let's see. If we can skip around, let's try the Gate of Skill. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these mirror puzzles. Okay, I can't shoot. That seems fine. I know I've seen this one in Gem Hunter 2? 3? A Gem Hunter game did this also. But I think this actually would predate that either, even if it is 2. Pausing will almost certainly break it. I don't think there's really anything you can do to get around that. Yeah. No pausing, please. Oh, did I just actually manage to desync it? Okay, well, it's happy, so I'm happy. Well, is that correct? Was I supposed to flood the room with slime? What a weird victory. Where's my key? I showed you my skill. Please upgrade my soul. Gate of Patience. Okay. I will die if I pick up this key. Oh, I didn't. Is this incomplete, or is there a gimmick here? I'm going with incomplete. Gate of Luck. You really know what to copy. Oh god, there's blink walls too. Don't like this. Do I still get hit with stars if I... Well, I guess there's no fake targets. Here's a couple bucks. Okay, some bonus shots because I have strength. That's cool. I see what you're going for. Well, let's see if I'm lucky. What do you mean 2 tries also? Where's it? Pause for... Okay, it is... Okay, it pauses behind a ricochet. So yes, this is just... Get lucky. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. did it. Once again, foiled by your preteen puzzles. And we got die move on the blink wall down there. My blink wall moved. Alright, I think our soul is coming along pretty good. This is a cute idea. I like these little challenges. A good challenge-based game with some interesting theme with a soul and being involved. Did we skip wisdom, or did I go to wisdom and then... No, that's right, this was wisdom. That's why I didn't do wisdom. So that should be all of them. Did skill, did luck, did patience. Yeah, so soul check. Patience. Oof. Wow. It really depends. Sure. Okay. Through the gate of victory. Win. There's a lot of extra boards, though. And this one was pretty cool, though. Did we use any SDK? This pattern, non-noggle. God. ZZT game. Can I buy a pair of Noggle glasses on how much? Sorry, I'm looking up Noggle on eBay real quick right now. Vintage Nickelodeon Noggle Goggles 1997. Hey Arnold Kool-Aid Island Twists. Rare. $275 or best offer. Sorry, I won't be buying a Noggle. They also do appear to be made of cardboard. Is this will just show up right now? Let me see if I can make this happen quick. This is the Noggle, everybody. Hey Arnold. Even Hey Arnold branded boxes of cereal. I don't remember. I should remember this. Like, I'm the right age to have been like, heck yeah, I want the Nickelodeon Noggle goggles. So I can watch my Hey Arnold. Buy it on a payment plan. $500,000 for some Happy Meal toys. Is there a good description? Sorry, I've got this browser at funny resolution. It doesn't need to be half, it can be a little wider. Getting there. That'll do. Of all the versions of Noggle goggles released, the Kool-Aid cutouts are by far the rarest, with very few examples surviving the past 28 years. Interesting. So a friend of mine had a bottle of the Matrix Reloaded Powerade, and he's a big Matrix fan. I don't know where he acquired it, if he just had it since then, but it is a vintage bottle of Powerade, and last week he accidentally knocked it off the shelf and it spilled open. So if you've ever wondered what like 25-year-old Powerade smells like, it's not good. He kept the bottle and he's kept the liquid in it. He's like this is what happened. He showed us what it became, and it's not. It smells like hair gel, which we assume is just the plastic that has leached into the liquid over the past couple decades. And that's my Noggle Goggles story. It is tragic. It's very sad. Like I said, I was like, how much do these go for on eBay? Is this a thing that's worth like a penny or $1 million? And he said that just made him feel worse because like there's none on eBay. which means it really is completely worthless or stupidly valuable for somebody who will buy it, or would have, before it's spilled everywhere. Alright, what else do we got in this game? The test pattern. Okay, the Noggle test pattern. Oops, I didn't realize I was surrounded by passages. This is a fun game, though. I like this one. The Noggle Pride Flag, everybody. Stare at the screen for a few seconds with the glasses on until your eyes adjust. God. All these 3D ZZT games out there, and nobody ever tried the Noggle. Test pattern, these things win. Okay, that's all. A lot of extra boards. Alright, I'm gonna run my ad break here. And when we get back, there will be time for creation. Are we even gonna get through all of these? We'll see, we'll see. Alright, sit around. Actually, get up, drink some water, move around too. You should do the same thing. And if you haven't, pinned in chat is a link to a poll for what game to play on Friday as well, which I would appreciate, you know, votes on, so we can make a good decision there. And with that, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Let's play a game that does not require Noggle glasses. Or maybe it will. Go around here, creation. Oh, that must be the CR. Got a couple files here. I don't know if we're going to get through all of these in time. Let's see. Only one way to find out. Let's begin with the beginning. This is like one of the funnier title screens. Creation. There are things about ZZT which will be discovered in Tim Sweeney's lifetime. This game touches the heart of the creative soul. Oh. This is only dated a month after HOTSHOT. Also, TinyMon number 19, yes. I wonder if Creation just got a resave, because this feels like a step up from what we've seen so far visually and audioly. Plus A. Game's so vast and non-linear, it will probably never end. Run through this legit first here. Oh, credits. Oh, well. Master Runner. Well, now you're here. Remember, plus A works. Well, if you insist directly in the game. I see. Credits. Another great game by BDC. Fight Dolb Cartel. Yes, find all my downloads on Zoom. Merry mice. Well, we can see if this is archived. As always, all junk contained in here is a copyright will. I have a strange urge to put yet another banana in the food processor. Joe Simmons, Moon, Roberto Benigni, and so on and so forth. I am finished looking, sir. Stuck here? It seems like there should be a exit. There we go. Oh man, the call outpost. Will cannot play Super Smash Bros. For Smud. The poem that started it all. When I build a world, I will build it without pain, without suffering, without fear. Those 3 little canisters will be left on the shelf. When I build a world, it will be real, nothing faked, nothing falsified. When I build a world, life will be honest and good for everyone that lives by the law. I guess that's why I won't make one anytime soon. I guess that's why I'm not in charge. Those 3 little canisters. Almost there. Some strong plus. Damn, you got the excite.com email. This looks like your ping tuber in silhouette. Day 1. The beginning, God created the heaven and earth. Genesis 1:1. From what I've seen when I was flipping through some of these, this is gonna be a wild one. Let there be pipe. You see 2 glowing bars of yellow light. When you look directly at them, their light seems to dim to your eyes, and you can see the gases from which they are formed, from which all light emerges. Motion. Several images flash through your mind as you touch the object. Anger, despair, joy, concern. You pick it up and hold it in your hand. It is not light, but you can manage it. B. Powerful aura. Despair, yes. Activate B. Bad news for the stars. Gravity. See a great weight attached to this object, more than you could ever lift. It appears to sway back and forth forcefully inside itself, like a movement of something unseen, unheard. Well, we can have some gravity. Oh, maybe not. Resources. You look inside the crystalline box. In it, you find the resources necessary for life. Minerals, nutrients, complex fertilizers, other things unknown and intelligible. Let us activate the unknowable. I seem to have screwed it up by activating the P, I think. In this, you see diversification, unique opposites on the same continuum, symbiosis, change, genetic coding. I don't think anything's going to work at this point. Yeah. Well, my planet won't have gender, and that's okay. Let's look inside the transparent marbleized surface of the object. See lots and lots of water. That's probably good to have. Oh, it didn't say it fizzled. Color wheel? How about yellow? Pile of clay with rocks and cool stuff inside. Use it. Did I activate the light? Oh, deactivate the P. Yeah, I did see the little dip off to the side. Power in the object fades and dies. The whirring of the object in the room slowly dims down to nothing as the creation room goes dead and a world is born. Welcome to my world. This board. Okay, we have unlocked this world. Oh wait, there's 2 of them actually. Oh no, I can't reach the top at all. Incredible number of possibilities here. I made a bad world, I think. More yellow borders. Oh no, you truly are. Yeah, it's come on, let me zap. I'm trying. There we go. I made a bad world. I'm sorry. Oh, I died for it. Let me try a different world. It says plus A works. And then it just makes it... I guess if I do that in the world creation process, maybe? Okay, fresh world. I do plus A. Actually, wait, what flag do I have? Wait, okay. Plus A here? Aha! This is the creation room. This is where your journey will begin. Scattered around you are the tools of creation. Use them well, and your world will turn out well. Use them poorly, and your world will turn out poorly. Okay. So what was... I feel like things fell apart here with the P. Our world would need... I guess... Well, gravity is probably an important one. But it won't let me. Oh, okay, no. So you have to start with this. Well, let's have a world with gravity. No, it's fizzling. Life can't exist without... Which one of these is water? Oh, is it up top? Water, okay. This is water. So we got some water. I guess we want some play and stuff. Some resources would be good. It's the 90s, so like the assumption is that we'll have some gender. Oh no, no, still no gender. And blue. Activate the light. No. Well, what do we got here? The world is born. White is the only color that was built out enough to need an additional file. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got... Okay, so I feel like there can be some minimizing of colors, of passages here, if it wasn't for the color feature, because I'm noticing every blue passage unlocked for my blue planet. At least at the actual passage level. Doesn't look good that we're still... I think we still have it, actually. No, we don't. Blue, small, and water. Yeah, that's not gonna do nothing. Fucking called out! There you go, another genius with his brilliant, unique idea. Maybe if I make a blue planet, watery, roughly the size of Earth. Yeah, it survives. Genius. My shitty blue planet that everybody's done before. Fine, my next planet will be underground. It'll be cool. You won't know. Okay, so we want E, some water. Yeah, I'll flip through this in the editor. I'm just gonna go for like one more. It's a quick process. Okay, so we got P, we got water. Cool. Nope, no gender again. Multiple clay. Ah. Double clay. What was this one up top? I keep forgetting. Oh, this one's just the color. Alright. You ever heard of a purple planet? Medium. Yeah, okay, so that's a size. Okay, so it's purple, it's a medium, it's got water. Can we give it gravity? No. This is like long before those... I don't even remember what we called them. Those like flash games where you had to click things in the right order to like make things happen. You know. I know you all know exactly what I'm talking about. I think Grow RPG was one of them. I remember that name. Were they just called Grow games? I don't think they were. Fertilizers? No, no fertilizer. Oh, whatever, this planet sucks. Sorry, I made a bad planet again. It's not easy. Please, I would love to not wind up in the bottom half. Okay. Who knows exactly why it works out this way, but your planet has the absolute best possible chance for survival. An abundance of water on one hemisphere, a wealth of ruddy red earth on the other, and interspersed between the two is a vast region of blue and red, giving a highly purplish look to the place. I made the Pepsi planet, everybody. It's a well-known fact that purple planets survive far longer than blue or any other color of planet. Yours also has the largest surface area ever seen, which is really interesting because I said it was a medium planet, but okay. Of course you can continue. Oh shit, hang on, I actually made a good planet. XOXX? Is that what these, like... What are these other worlds? This says it's... I guess I was supposed to go to purple and that didn't exist. It's so weird hearing all this play music in context. I always did like this one. Okay, this is our password. What was it? Oh, I died. I broke it. Okay, I don't think this is gonna... This is probably just gonna say, like, hey, idiot, get out of here. Yeah. It's not even giving me that, or dignifying me with a response. Okay. Let's look at the editor for some of this stuff. We seem to have made some real strides since Spy Guy here. We're still loading up on these boards. Start board. I don't recall where there are you flashing, but okay. Day 1, begin. Here's our creation room. What does some of this stuff look like? Find play. Come on, which one are you? Top one, probably? Yeah. Okay, that goes to something else. I'll never figure out the gender button. None of these are... Okay, resources. Weird. Gravity. I love the scale of this. Congratulations, Will. You made Spore. Or you were in the process of it. The other Will's Spore. Okay, yeah, that's the easy stuff. Ran out of space on the floppy disk. Yeah. That's where they get you. You only get a megabyte. A1 link. Okay, we can see some of these planets. There's a lot. Your planet, a huge swirling mass of gas and dust. A giant that emits 4 times as much heat as it receives from radiation. Nevertheless, with no water and no chance of a solid surface, your creation ends here. Your only hope is that in some future time an explorer will find it. Very dense gas giant. Some places actually containing solid acids from all the pressure. The planet is a beautiful sight. It sports a thin array of grayish rings and some desolate moons. However, none of them can support life. The end. Like a giant among dwarves, your solid surface silicate planet is one of the largest ever created. It carries in its massive weight 2 moons, one smaller and farther away than the other. Solid surface, your hope is that there would be an atmosphere that could be constructed. The planet is so large that it is collapsing on itself, causing constant seismic activity on the planet, forever keeping it barren and devoid of life. Okay, this one succeeds. Hope for any planet that has a surface, as long as it's small enough. Yours is small enough. A passionless white orb. Man, who hasn't been called that before? Completely hidden from view by huge clouds of hydrochloric acid and powerful greenhouse gases. Without a sun to heat it, it is still cold and dark, but these things can be remedied. And so I'm glad to inform you that you didn't lose and can continue building your world in CR White. Let's look at the OXO. Love their brand of kitchen products. You didn't even change anything. Restart and try again. puppy too big for his own boots. Chain reaction is underway that will eventually turn your placid blue world into a white-hot star. So much for that one. Primordial chaos of movement and kinetics. This is such a fun idea. This really feels like it should be a Flash game. Gas giants. Dwarf among giants. No water, no surface, no life, no good. Fast spinner. Speck of a planet. Oh, this one actually survives. Green. Crooked planet. No life can ever exist here, and that's too bad. Oh, what? Oh, your planet is a gas giant, plagued by a black hole. Though it is sad, now you get to see the beautiful swirling dance, your creation and its death. Oh dear. Wait, I didn't order a big planet. Well, it looks like you didn't have to. It expanded. Yeah, it expanded. Just keep telling yourself that. However, if it won't grow without solid surfaces anywhere else, it probably won't do it here. Solid surface, but no water. This is such a commitment. Doing fine. Hey, potentially good. Big planet. No water. No hope. This is the first planet you've created, and it's enough for me to say that it's a gas giant, a big swirling mass of gaseous substance that needs no further introduction. Otherwise, you know what to do. The end. More gas giants. Game really has it out for the gas giants. Oops, no planet. Big. I mean, a lot of these are just... We're really repeating the same thing, just in a different color. But they're still like fun facts randomly. This is a 4-hour day. Tiny planet. I mean, it turns out creating a planet sustainable, capable of sustaining life is apparently a challenge. Fizzles. I'm terrified that this is the game that's going to get the Weave remake. I hate it when this happens. Your little planet went haywire and became a very big planet. Don't ask me how or why, just take it in stride and try a different combination next time. Planet that's just a star. Oh. Sorry, too big, too bad. I mean, I got this one. Although highly anomalistic, this planet is of no use to anyone. Look at it. Does it look like it has any use to anyone? That's what I thought. I wonder what happens. How do you get this planet? Silly planet. Less clay, please. Half icy, deadly silicate and toxins, and half dreary ice water. That's rough. Planet is covered with water. The problem is it sticks with silicates and rock material. With the water added, your planet will become a giant block of concrete in a matter of years. Have you ever seen what concrete can do for your creation ability? Goodness. I don't like you. I don't think your planet likes you either. If you're confused, just play again. A lot of negging. About my good planets. Oh, the Inside Out planet. There's the Earth planet. Oh, hey, this one looks pretty successful. Very cool. Your planet has 3 good-sized moons, each with a very good chance of survival. One's large and half covered with water, one is small and unassuming, and one sports a thin variety of rings. Nice! Good planets. Gas giant with scary orbs. Gas giants are, but they provide little creative potential, and they're bad joke tellers. Pun planet. Random sayings. I have broccoli in my socks. Dancing yellow trash compactors. You want to be with me? Baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. Christina Aguilera. Yep. Wow, there's so many of these. That's a rough one. Toxic water is always a problem. Here's my good Pepsi planet. Use less clay. Oh, this one's interesting. Our planet sucks, but one of its moons is good. I see the phrase Among Us. Oh yeah, right up there. Wowie. Okay. I think I'm just going to save the other 2 games for next week rather than make this a super long one. But we can see what happens here. What was it? It was like, one of these was like OXO? Oh, I keep bumping keys. Okay, let's try OXO. Oh. Let's see if this one is playable. That's right, OXO the White Planet. Moving on to the creature phase. Day 2. The answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. Oh no, there's more? New objects, oh man. I'm gonna fuck up a perfectly good planet here, huh? A hardship button. What else do we got that's new? Oh, the bullet. The dull orb. Atmosphere, okay. And the duck, that's good. Howard the Duck planet, that's what I'm going for. Activate. Add ducks. This looks like it's a tiny planet. Let's give some... No? Okay. Fine. If we can't have ducks, this is going to be a planet of hardship. Bov. What a bov. None of these seem to be doing things. Oh, that's right. This will be a pre-Bov. This is pre-Banana Quest. Oh. Okay, there's a star now. Probably should have had a star before I put ducks on the planet. Power in the object, yeah, fades and dies. Okay, the possibilities are a bit narrower. Just finding the... I apparently unlocked 2. Your planet, scorched and emblazoned by its gases, really didn't have much chance without an atmosphere change to fit the needs of life. Oh well. Plus, the high energy white giant didn't help all that much either. The end. What was the other one? How did I get two? Oh, now look what you've done. It looked like it turned out great. A nice, tidy little planet with a cool red sun. The perfect place to start the life cycle. Of course, you have to go and forget to give it an atmosphere. What an idiot. I'm just not good at this. What we got here? Okay, a much healthier number of boards. Interesting idea that turned into a powerful blue giant. Sun's green rays. No atmosphere. Boy, you really need an atmosphere. No star. I did make a star, at least. Tidy little planet with a cool red sun. The perfect place to start the life cycle. Forgetting the atmosphere. Well, if I were to make a planet, nature forbid, purple would be the last color I'd want for a star to be. Of course, I'd probably screw up later on, but such is the nature of Will. You should have more sense than that. Above. Me too. I want a duck planet. People these days think up everything. Maybe if I make it a yellow star, then the fact that I don't have an atmosphere won't matter. I mean, really, I went to all the trouble of bringing you out here. This is the thanks I get. Of you. Hell planet. Give me the duck planet. Green stars are supposed to give too much energy to the planet. Your atmospheric shift went extremely well, so your planet has a darn good chance of survival. On to day 3. And stars may be pretty to look at, but when it comes to planets, no way. Big cool star, planet with an atmosphere. It's possible to do it right. I just can't. Why did you choose purple? Why did you choose purple, you idiot? Oh no, there's a B at the start. It's Bwahaha. I was gonna say, I feel like I've seen a board in ZZT that was just ha ha ha, filling the entire screen. Good board. Didn't even change anything, you idiot. No star. Day 3. Looks the same as day 2, honestly. That's as far as we got. God, and you're doing all this with the default editor, too. Which, I mean, you had to, but, like, it still sucks. What an ambitious game. Truly shooting for the stars. This probably isn't designed for playing, this music world. What happened in day 3? I think I'm just going to hear a bunch of like music from the play compilation. Also, it seems to be looping, which is less than ideal for my purposes. Yeah. It is good. But it is stuff that is used, or at least compiled in the play compilations. Alright then, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm sorry we won't get to Goop, which feels like the correct thing to play after creation with how well I did at it. What does the title screen for Goop look like? course, it's a mission enigma cutscene. I'm gonna have to see like 5 minutes. That or nothing. You can snap your fingers as much. Okay, there we go. Finally, the goop. When I see goop, this is the goop dance. How long is goop? I want to play goop. Welcome to the user-unfriendly world known as goop, where nobody ever tells you anything. How many boards is goop? $16. Do we got SDK boards? No, let me not do this. Let's not do this. I want to see goop. You want to see goop. We'll get to goop. Don't play goop on an empty stomach, though. Like, there will be regrets. Tempting as it may be, there will always be goop. There will be time for goop in the future. It's 2025. There will soon be time for goop. That was fun, though. I'm enjoying these already. There's quite a lot more of these to get through. I'm not going to only play Will games in the future. I do want to go through other stuff on the queue as well. I just want to be able to at least have a few of these that I can safely publish and get that queue size down, because it's comically oversized right now. But yeah, that's going to do it then for today. Tomorrow is a Beyond Worlds day. I was talking on Discord, I might start just using my personal Twitch channel for these in the future, but tomorrow's will still be on this channel no matter what. We're gonna start playing Beyond the Edge of El-Greco, point-and-click adventure game from like 2 years ago now. that I played the demo of a while back on a stream, and then I never got around to playing the full thing when it came out. I'm finally gonna fix that. But we will be back again on Friday. If you haven't, there's that link there in chat right now that's pinned. That'll take you to the poll for which of 2 games we will play then. Either checking out the 4 Seasons and its revival, or checking out Year of Shapiro. Both of which I think should be good. I'm only familiar with Shapiro of the 2, though. But I've heard many things about 4 Seasons revival over the years, so I think that would be good too. After that, we'll be back again next Sunday with some more Unpreserved Worlds. We'll get to Goop. Sunday Goop. And that's gonna... Yeah, that's what I'm always hearing. I think that's gonna be it. Next Friday, the Friday after that probably won't be streaming. I might try and do a Saturday stream, I was saying. We'll figure all that stuff out when it gets closer to that date. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all those subs again, Ellipses. That's super appreciated once again. Well, thank you for, again, taking the time to compile and upload all these. And let me make a bad plan and get called an idiot by like 13-year-old you. Same as it ever was. And that is gonna do it then. Alright, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Later.